Hello everybody, my name is Anthem, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Italy. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we're building up a giant cruiser fleet. It's going to take a, it's going to take a handful of time. It's going to take until about February, maybe March, until all the ships are actually finished. But after that, we are going to have a pretty balanced navy, so I guess these guys would actually just go to Rome. And hopefully they can actually repair. Some of these guys are actually at 4%. I mean, we are number 1, so we shouldn't have like an issue buying. Let's see. Steamer convoys. Where the hell are steamer? There we are. Well, we're building. We already are buying a bunch of them. We'll buy more. And they are cheap right now. You see that the graph down here is red. So this is basically the best time to buy steamer transports. Or steamer convoys, I should say. Yes, we're going to have maybe, what? 240,000 troops march through Austria? And once we occupy Austria, we already have basically military access through Germany. Will Belgium ally us? They will not accept negative 1,000 because they don't like us. We'd give you military access. They will not accept because they don't like us. We'll improve relation with them, I guess, for a little bit. But hopefully we'll have a pretty well balanced out navy. Yeah, I feel like things are going pretty good. I think our war plan's pretty solid. Also, we have 30,000, we have 60,000 troops up here, which I guess we can kind of occupy more land with. Yeah, so you guys will just go over here, seize the Suez. I don't really know if seizing the Suez does anything. Ban them. Spain. We are at war with Spain, so I guess we don't really need to worry about that. And are we allied to anybody who could theoretically join? Well, I mean, the Dutch are also going to get involved, which is a disappointment. So, Switzerland we're allied with, so we can actually just march through here. What we should do, in preparation of the war, is send a battalion of 120,000 men. No, Germany, I need military access from you. Thank you. And I don't think really they'll get like flagged or anything. Wait for the order to come through. Supply limit, yeah, we can walk through here just fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to put, 120,000 Italian troops on the... Yeah, I mean, walking through a 9 stack should be fine. We'll put 120,000 troops on the Dutch border. So that's going to be, 1, 2. Who else are we going to be at war with? The Danish. So we might even send, like, another 60,000. I'm assuming that the French aren't going to attack because they don't really have an army to speak of anyways. But we'll send a stack over here. Schleswig, I need military access from you. Thank you. Where are you marching? Yeah, you are. And we'll send troops up here. Just basically occupy all of the enemy forces at once. Kind of do like a little bit of a blitzkrieg. I mean, I guess Luxembourg has a 3 stack, so I guess we can just send a 30. We have until August. August is probably when we're going to lose the war. It's going to cost us prestige. It's going to cost us IFME. It's going to cost us militancy. But militancy is pretty low at the moment. So, target. Hit. Danzig is basically a non-entity. The Ottoman Empire, Persia, these guys are going to maybe matter at least a little bit. Also, this guy doesn't want to be our friend anymore. Well, that's fine. Whatever, I didn't want to be your friend either. But let's see. Okay, so that's going to be most of Europe dealt with, other than, the British Isles themselves, but I can't really do much about at the moment. I need naval supremacy, and I'm hoping I'll have that. We got China over here, which is probably giving them a decent amount of troops. And can we march ourselves over here? We'll deal with the Hungarian armies. What are these guys? Militant socialists? That's fine, whatever. We'll deal with them. I think we have 64 ships now. Are they actually repairing? Fantastic. Most of them are at 80%. These guys should all be done in April, some in May. Oh, Naukli wants the alliance back. And look at our troops. They're just ready for action, you know? They're just absolutely ready to go. Also, but these guys aren't because they're actually behind a mountain. Actually, you know, you just go right here. Just stand and invade, like, Vienna, like, right away. So I guess you might march here, right? Yeah. These small little European countries stand actually no chance. There is no way good things are going to happen to them. So Timor acquires... Spain actually won, which is actually kind of amazing. And Malwa, who's this guy, who's actually a civilized republic. And Timor in South Sunda, which is down here. Very, very interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't know why they're releasing these small countries, but I mean, that's fine if they want to do it. Okay, so now it's April. Ships are still kind of... I mean, even though most of these ships are built, a lot of them are still on their way, because I know we built a handful in Africa and stuff. But this is basically going to be like a 500 different front war. I mean, a lot of this area, like here, is completely empty. I'm pretty sure Egypt's basically empty. South Africa is also, I'm pretty sure, pretty empty. This might only be the only... I mean, we actually spent like thousands and thousands of pounds just having our troops ready to attack without them actually, you know, attacking. And these guys are just kind of on the border. And hopefully we won't... I don't think we're going to need to mobilize. Like, I don't see any time when we're going to need to. The British probably will mobilize. And they can probably move troops from India over through Persia, through the... I mean, the Persians actually aren't allied to the British. I don't know what they're going to do. The Ottoman Empire is going to get involved. There's no question about that. Yeah, but there's really nobody I can call into the war. I'm going to be by myself. So we're in May now. 78. There's one ship left. How many ships are in transit, though? Oh, actually, only 3. Where are they? You're going through the Suez. You're almost ready. Oh, so fantastic. So, July 1st is going to be the day of the war. We have 81 ships. We can dock up in Spanish ports as well, so we might as well go over there. And we'll probably, you know, basically blockade all of Britain. And these guys are still trying to annex this guy. I'm fine with that. I actually really hate that the fact that the country gets released in the first place. So yeah, so they'll annex that guy. What's British? Like, their Navy tech's actually kind of trash. 27 and 16. I think we're at, what, 28? Soon to be 29 and 21. So we're basically better than the British in every single way. But I feel like this is going to be the time to declare war, dismantle Empire. Things are going to be bad, but it's not going to put us over the infamy limit, and it'll actually still give us enough infamy that we can steal all the Britain's colonies. So, and call allies. Is there anybody who is even possible? Tunis, Armenia, and Kalat. These are the only 3 countries. Oh, and the United Baltic Provinces. Schleswig, Switzerland. Okay, there's a handful of countries I would accept, but I'm pretty sure we don't need them. We shall be victorious. Wonderful. The Second War of Italian Guard. Look at our number. This is the British Empire. And we're going to be at war. Like, right now it's just us versus them, but give it a day. Oh, did the Dutch not join? The Dutch actually will join us. Well, these, you know, 120,000 men must feel at least a little bit awkward about the situation, but that's fine. Yeah, so you march in, occupy that. Well, I mean, I'll call the Dutch on my side then. What are these guys going to do? I guess just kind of sit around. Yeah, you march up through here. If anything, actually, what's the Danish military like? 9? They have a 9 stack. We'll split our armies up. Austria. What do you have? Nothing really strong, so march all of our troops. This is the capital of Austria. I don't know why. Okay, so that's all done. So, yeah, they're going to get involved. So I guess we pull these troops off of the border then. Supply limit. I guess just march there. Like, I don't really know. I mean, I can't get through Poland. I'm pretty sure Poland's not going to give me military access. No, they won't. So I guess you're just kind of... How about you just hang out in Bavaria at the moment? Because I don't know exactly what we're going to do with you. Our fleet is just going to go to the British Channel. Yeah, you guys move in. Don't go to the deserts. I don't feel like we need to occupy those. It's not a huge value. I think our 60 troop with a very balanced army is definitely going to beat 57,000 infantry. With the 2 attack general, the only issue is that they'll probably have a nice dig in bonus. So actually, we might just want to wait for them to move. Yeah, okay, so now that they've moved, this should be a very, very quick and easy fight. Pause the game, get our last attack. Look at that. They're already down to 15,000 men. They don't even have gas defense yet. That is actually amazing. Actually, yeah, you guys can just go and invade through North Austria. That actually makes a lot of sense. So you go occupy there, you occupy there. The Dutch on our side, but we're about to win a naval engagement against the British. And we can save more colonial power as well, so we might as well just build more... Oh, okay, we can't even build one dreadnought. How many points? Oh, wait, no. Okay, for some reason I thought that was like 500. But, that's clearly not the case. So the Congo can't do anything. Send our troops here. And nobody else can really be called in. Very, very sad. Real-estate is a little bit high. Singapore's occupying this territory over here, but I don't really care about the Dutch holdings. Will you give me military access? You should. I'm assuming you don't like the British. Oh, yeah, no, apparently like the British too much. We can go through Laos. -2. I mean, maybe if we increase wage from them, they should just say yes. And there we go. I mean, 6.3 in the Battle of the Channel. We destroyed the entire British Navy. So that is... They have 1 ship. So that's good. So I guess what? Split in half. Split in half. So there we have a bunch of 20s, I guess. Well, 20s and a 19. Well, it doesn't really matter. Like, we just have naval supremacy now. I'll blockade the British. 9.2 in... We lost 3,000 men. They lost everything. Well, isn't that wonderful? Occupy more colonial holdings. That's a big South African army. Okay, we might not want to be here. Oh, there's no leader either. 26th of July. There's no way you can get that. 27th? That is a bad engagement. Okay, how about you just go here then? Yeah, there's no general in this army, so that, definitely wasn't going to work out in our favor. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Get the hell out of there. Don't get stacked wipe. What is this enemy, my enemy? Yes, do it. Who's now our ally? Portugal, Sweden. Poland's are now our ally. Colombia, Venezuela. That's a huge... Why do they have 77 troops down there? That doesn't really seem like a place that they would, should be. Well, we might as well send these infantry to occupy these other islands. Mexico's our ally. You can occupy, like, Belize or something. No. I mean, it says they're our ally, but I'm pretty sure it just instantly gets broken because they're not great power. These guys are under the sphere of the United States. Is there anybody that we actually did ally and that it's not lying to us about? I don't think so. Afghanistan is not our ally. Kuwait is our ally, but there's absolutely nothing we can do about that. Yeah, so you guys keep going up the Nile, go along the coast. They've reinforced. Yeah, I wasn't surprised. But we still lose actually a significant amount of men. So we'll occupy some of their territory. What is this stack made out of? A big infantry stack. Are they going to engage? Oh, they are going to engage us. Are you a good defense general? Do we have a good defense general? Attack, attack. Why is there nobody who's good at defending? Attack +2, attack, negatives. These guys are terrible. Create a new general. I don't know who would even create it. I wish I could just get rid of generals, because they're generally pretty bad. I mean, can we get rid of a general in, say, Austria? Is there a good defense general up here that we should be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, we're the attacker here. A white piece? I feel like we need the occupation score, so we're going to decline. We're just going to fully occupy them. Yeah, that was a bad engagement. 10 war score? Yeah, not surprised by that. Are any of you good defense generals, though? Defense +3, you can get replaced by an attack. No, so we need Alessandro Saletta. 50 prestige loss. Okay, never mind. We don't need that guy. So what are these guys? Are they just like all infantry? They actually are like a majority infantry. So what we should do is we should actually fight them. Because that would actually just make more sense. We'll occupy as many territories as we can. You guys go to Linz. They lost a lot of men, but we're already at 21% war score. I mean, it's not a world war, which is disappointing, because if it was, then this would only be like 35 total war score cost. So there's an Ottoman brigade. I'm assuming the Ottoman army isn't strong. 21. They're not as bad. They're not as bad as I thought they would be. We can add war goals to them. We can dismantle their nation for free, actually, as well. Force like any great power to dismantle their nation. But they're not a great power. They're a civilized nation. I mean, I'll dismantle their empire if I can. We'll just completely, fully occupy the Ottoman Empire. Can I do that to everybody? What's my war with? Austria? Can I force them to dismantle their... No, they don't have an empire. -4 dig in, penalty, gas attack. That might mean we can put in our gas defense. No, that didn't work at all. So Luxembourg, no, like I said, I think we need all the occupational score. So we'll just basically stay here and occupy you for the rest of the time. So some of these battles aren't actually going as well as I thought they would go. Oh, so how did that army in South Africa do? We might want to send like a small relief brigade. Send you over here. More occupations. Another battle. I mean, do we have access through Belgium, or are they just hide? No, they're just hiding in Belgium. I can't do anything about it. Oh, how are we losing so many men here? We're losing kind of an embarrassing number of men. When will they arrive? 2nd of October, 21st of September, so that actually means that we're faster. Attack +1 isn't very good, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, this battle was just bad. Because they took us straight, and apparently we don't get... I don't think we use our gas defense. Because they don't have the gas defense. Okay, so I think we beat the Ottomans, so we'll go fight them again. Should be some pretty quick and easy battles. Yeah, so we'll go down the bow. You guys are done. These guys occupy like really quickly, which is wonderful. And it looks like we're winning here. There's no command. They attacked into the mountain with no commander. What is wrong with these guys? I don't really know. Seems a little bit foolish if you ask me, but that's fine. I mean, I'll occupy more territory. Our occupations are only 5.2 at the moment, which is actually kind of bad. Are these guys taking attrition damage at all? If they're not, then split in half. Go over here. Split in half. Go to the IRC. Split in half. Go here. Split in half. Go there. Just blockade more and more of Britain. Okay, so Russia annexed that territory, which is nice. I'm glad that they did. It just makes their borders look a lot prettier. We took some heavy casualties in a few battles, but it'll be fine. The Ottoman army's still here. We're actually getting blockaded by the Ottomans, so yeah, it's a little bit funny. But I do think this is going to be the end of this video. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.